Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Beaner Baseball Field in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball in the Major League Division. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome aboard for this evening's game. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we will be back with the first pitch right after this message.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Bursting
Welcome to the South Union Township Sports Network. Getting ready for the first pitch here tonight with the Pirates versus the Indians. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Leading off for the Pirates is Hayden Metz. He'll be followed by Evan Strommel and Ryan Filchek. Pitching today for the Indians, starting pitcher today, is Aiden Ewing. And we'll set the defense here shortly. There's a pitch. Strike two, catches the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Ewing. And Ewing setting, getting the sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's strike three. So Ewing fans Metz for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Evan Strommel, starting left fielder today. He'll be followed by Ryan Filchek. Defensively for the Indians today, as we said, Aiden Ewing on the mound. Playing third base is Jaden Guess. Shortstop is Barrett Shuba. Playing second. Second baseman today is Gage Klingon. And first base is Braden Myers. We'll set the outfield here in a minute. There's a pitch, nice shot right up the middle. Evan Strommel gets the first hit of the game. Strommel with a one-out single for the first base runner. It's going to bring up shortstop Ryan Filchek. He'll be followed by starting pitcher Luke Grimm. Here's a Mets now. Here's Ewing now with one out. Infield, outfield, playing straight away. Aiden Ewing's pitch. Just outside, gets away from the catcher. Strommel's going to make it easily to second base, put himself in scoring position with one out. Coaching for the Pirates today is Blake Haskins. He's assisted by Chris Van Metter and Eric Strommel. So runner on second base, one out. Filchek at bat. There's the pitch. There's a shot. Gets past the first baseman, Myers. It's going to go in. Is it going to score a run? We have a play at the plate? No. There's going to be a play at second. Filchek gets in there with a stand-up double. Gets an RBI out of the deal. Ball hit past Braden Myers. Brings home the first run of the game. Strommel scoring easily. The Pirates take a quick 1-0 lead. Still only one out. Here's Aiden Ewing. Set again. Luke Grimm at bat. On deck will be Roman Haskins. Pitched just a little high by Ewing. A little bit of a lead by Filchek, but he's not going anywhere. So Ewing with one down, but another runner in scoring position here for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Just a little inside. Luke Grimm, as we mentioned, to be followed by Haskins. Rest of the lineup is Cameron Van Metter, Joel Hartland, Jacob Lovis, Daniel O'Neill, Tyrone Burton, Caden Williams, and Nathaniel Shriver. Nice pitch on the inside corner by Ewing. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. We're in the top of the first inning. Pirates are jumping out to a quick 1-0 lead. Single by Strom on a stolen base, and he's driven in by Filchek. So here's the pitch to Grimm. Down, nice stop. Beautiful catcher. Catcher move there by the catcher. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Down and away. Yep, they called it a strike. Full count now. Pitch barely caught the outside corner, but Ewing able to get the call. Umpires today, Alex Gesk behind the plate and Ian Edenfield on the bases. Strike 3, perfect pitch catching the inside corner. So Ewing retires Grimm on the strikeout. That's going to bring up Roman Haskins. It's a second strikeout today for Ewing. So now with 2 outs, Haskins looking to bring home the second run here for the Pirates. There's a pitch. High letter high fastball strike. Ewing, as we said, starting pitcher for the Indians. The Indians coming off a big win last week, 15-14 extra inning game. And there's Ewing's pitch. Strike, knee-high fastball. So Roman Haskins now in the hole, 0-2, 2 outs. Field check on second. Haskins doesn't want to strand him. Cameron Van Meter on deck. There's the 0-2 pitch. Gets it past Haskins. So Ewing able to settle down a little bit. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 man left on base. So after a half inning of play, it's the Pirates 1 and the Indians coming to bat. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Indians coming to bat in the bottom half of the first inning. Leadoff hitter for the Indians today is Jack Johns. He'll be followed by Barrett Schuba and Grant Brambley with Aiden Ewing in the hole in the 4th spot. Following him in the lineup will be Braden Myers, Zane Klingon, Cole Radcliffe, Jaden Guess, Braden Grimm, and Gage Klingon. On the mound today for the Pirates is Luke Grimm. Let's go around the horn. Third base is Roman Haskins. Shortstop Ryan Filchek. Second baseman today is Caden Williams. Playing first base is Hayden Metz. Behind the dish, Cameron Van Meter. Outfield left to right. There's a shot by Jack Johns. Nice stop out there by the right fielder. It's Jacob Lovis. Makes a nice play to keep that ball in front of him and keep Johns at first, but a leadoff single for the Indians and Jack Johns. And Johns, speedy little lefty. Won't be long before he's on second base. And here's Barrett Schuba. Called a game last week for Barrett. Hit a big 3-run blast straight away center field. His first homer out of the fence. Did a nice job. As we said, they came back to win 15-14 in an extra inning game last week. There's a pitch by Grimm. John's able to get to second base easily. So now John's in scoring position. Barrett Schuba looking to drive in another run. There's a shot to short, right to Filchek. He makes the throw over to first. Nice play. But on the throw, nice scoop right there by Haskins at third. Beautiful play by Filchek, the Mets, to retire Shuba. But on the throw, Jack Johns heads to third and gets himself in scoring position. So, with one out, it's Grant Brambley coming to bat. Brambley, the starting catcher today. He'll be followed by Aiden Ewing. There's a pitch just a little bit high. Jack Johns getting set, getting his lead. Down at third, getting some instructions from his head coach, his dad, Jason Johns. Here's a cut by Brambley, fouled off, but caught by the catcher. Van Meter, nice job. Jason Johns, the head coach of the Indians. He's assisted by Brian Shuba and Sean Klingon. Here's the pitch from Grimm. Gonna nail Brambley right in the back. Giving it that little wince, but he's going to take first base without a problem. So he's getting hit by a pitch. Now runners on first and third and only one out. Brings up starting pitcher today, Aiden Ewing. Ewing to be followed by Braden Myers. Here's a pitch from Grimm. Ball up just a little bit high. Jack Johns at third. Grant Brambley, after being hit with the pitch at first. Here's a pitch from Grimm. Nice cut there by Ewing. Still going to give Brambley. They're going to say he left early. So they're going to, honest coach, Brian Shuba, saying he left a little bit early, so they're going to bring him back. Brambley just jumping a gun a little bit. He's ready to go now. Here's a pitch from Grimm. Down, and Brambley's going to steal second base again. Van Meter made the block, and the ball was right in front of him. Couldn't find it, but Jack Johns had no chance to score on that. 2 balls, 1 strike to Aiden Ewing. 1-0. Pirates with a quick lead. There's a pitch from Grimm, and there's a shot in the gap. Ewing is going to drive in 2. Question is he going to have a stand-up triple? Going to be a play at third. He's going to slide, but he's going to come away with a triple. So Aiden Ewing helping his own cause. He was a starting pitcher today. He triples in 2 runs, and the Indians jump out to a 2-1 lead. Ewing able to make it to third easily. That's going to bring up Braden Myers. Inside. So on the hit, Jack Johns and Grant Brambley score easily. Ewing at third. Still only 1 out. Here's a pitch to Myers. Popped up. Looks like it's going to stay in play. In foul territory. Can anybody get to it? No. Was in foul territory. We can kind of tell the way it was fading a little bit to the right. It was kind of in no man's land. Really couldn't get a chance to make a play. Was Hayden Metz. Right fielder Lovis just couldn't get to it. So here's another try by Myers. Ewing on third. 2-1. The Indians lead the Pirates. We're in the bottom of the first inning. There's a pitch from Grimm. And Ewing's going to try to score. Is he going to get there? They're going to call him out at the plate. Nice play by Cameron Van Meter to get back on the pass ball. Get in there, did a nice job. Didn't even block the plate, but able to get the tag down quickly. And Ewing's going to be retired. Beautiful play there by Van Meter. Good try by Ewing. He thought the ball got away a little bit further, so it's going to be the second out of the inning. That's going to continue the at-bat for Myers. Zane Klingon on deck for the Indians. Luke Grimm on the mound. Here's the pitch to Myers. Strike. Tried to catch up to that fastball by Grimm.
Stare it down all the way in, Braden. You got it. Stare it down.
So 2-1. 2 RBI triple by Ewing. There's a shot. Myers up the middle. Base hit. So now all of a sudden a third base hit for the Indians, and Myers keeps the inning alive. It's going to bring up Zane Klingon. He'll be followed by Cole Radcliffe.
About it, Zane.
Yeah, already Jack Johns, Ewing, and Braden Myers with hits for the Indians. There's another shot to Filchek. Nice looking shortstop, and makes a beautiful throw over to Hayden Metz to retire the side, but not before the Indians pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. So after 1 complete inning of play, it's the Indians 2 and the Pirates 1, and we'll be back for the second inning action on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
We're running out. Run out to our position, guys.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the second inning action. Pirates trailing the Indians 2-1. Aiden Ewing coming on for his second inning of work. Leading off will be Cameron Van Meter, the catcher. He'll be followed by Joel Hartland, Jacob Lovis, and Daniel O'Neill. The 4 hitters in this Pirate order. Pirates picked up 1 quick run in the first. RBI single by Ryan Filchek, but in the bottom of the first inning, starting pitcher Aiden Ewing with a big 2-run, 2 RBI triple to give his Indians the lead. Pitch gets away a little bit from Brambley. So here's Ewing getting the sign, getting set. And here's a pitch. Ball a little bit high. Ewing on a hot night here in Hutchinson. Not a lick of breeze. So here's the 3-0 pitch to Van Meter. Chases the high fastball. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Van Meter, the leadoff batter for the Pirates here in the top of the second. As we mentioned, he'll be followed by Hurtland. Good pitch there by Ewing. Able to come back and full count. 3-2 on Van Meter. Van Meter made a beautiful play there in the first inning to get Ewing trying to score from third on the pass ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball just a little bit outside, so Van Meter with the walk. So now that brings up Hurtland. Nobody out. Jacob Lovis on deck. There's the pitch down and away. Van Meter going to make it to second base. Catcher Brambley bobbles the ball a little bit and gave Van Meter a chance to get down to second base easily. Now we have a quick timeout. Brambley fixing that shin guard. So 1-0 count. No outs, top of the second inning. Pirates trail the Indians 2-1. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Gets Hurtland to chase that high fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Van Meter in scoring position after the base on balls. There's a pitch. Again, gets him to chase.
Make up your mind to swing. You gotta commit, okay? Once you commit, you gotta go.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Ewing's pitch, getting the signal. pitch to Hurtland. Gets him to chase. It's going to be the 4th strikeout of the game for Ewing. He's recorded all the outs via the strikeout. That brings up Jacob Lovis. He'll be followed by Daniel O'Neill.
Be aggressive, kid. Be tall in there. Let's go.
Here's Ewing. Getting set. And here's the pitch. Strike one. Lovis. Starting right fielder today for the Pirates. Van Meter on second. One down. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Strike catches the outside corner. Nice pitch. Ewing looking to pick up his 5th strikeout. No balls, 2 strikes to Lovis. Here's the pitch. Down and away, waste pitch. But on the pass ball, it's going to get Van Meter all the way to third. So now another runner in scoring position for the Pirates. Giving Brambley instructions behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Lovis. Strike 3. So Lovis goes down on strikes. It's going to bring up Daniel O'Neill. So we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher with 2 outs. Try to speed the game up. Van Meter going to go in, get his gear on. Out to run for him. We're going to try to catch a number here. I want to say that's third base. No, it's not Roman Haskins. I'm sorry. Can't really tell. Trying to catch a number. Back to the action. Here's Ewing with the pitch. A little bit high to Daniel O'Neill. O'Neill to be followed by Tyrone Burton. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Nice pitch. Right down the heart of the plate. This will be Ewing's last inning of action. Barrett Schubert is scheduled to pitch the 3rd and the 4th innings here today for the Indians. So here's Ewing. Trying to record all of the outs in these first 2 innings via the strikeout. No chance for the runner to try. That's Lovis pinch running for Van Meter. So 2 down. Lovis at third. Daniel O'Neill at the plate. There's the pitch. High and away. Yeah, we did the Indians game last week against the, sorry, I'm trying to find the stats here. Strike there, Ewing comes back. Sorry, it was the Indians and the Dodgers last week, I'm sorry. 15-14 contest that went 7 innings. We saw Shuba hit a 3-run shot. He had 4 RBIs in that game for the Indians. They were able to pull out a big win. Here's the pitch to O'Neill, strike 3. So Ewing records all the outs in the first 2 innings via strikeout. So after the top of the 2nd inning, the Indians lead the Pirates 2-1. We'll be right back with the Indians at bat in the bottom of the 2nd after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days, at life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Indians leading the Pirates 2-1. Leading off the bottom of the second here for the Indians will be Cole Radcliffe. He'll be followed by Jaden Guess and Braden Grimm. We said 2 runs via 2-run RBI triple by Aiden Ewing. Luke Grimm in to pitch his second inning of work. Luke thought that one was a strike, just missed on the outside corner. Here's Radcliffe. Takes a pitch right down the heart of the plate. Two to 1, the Indians looking for their second victory of the year in as many games. Radcliffe can't catch up to that fastball by Luke Grimm. So Grimm records his first strikeout of the game. That's going to bring up Jaden Guess. And he'll be followed by Braden Grimm. Here's the pitch from Luke Grimm. Fouled off. Jaden Guess. 0-1 count. His Indians lead on a beautiful 90-degree day. Ball just a little bit outside. As we said, Aiden Ewing worked 2 innings. Recorded all the outs via the strikeout. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits. He walked 1 batter, and as we said, had 6 strikeouts in 2 innings of work. We're expecting Barrett Schuba to be on the mound for the Indians at top of the 3rd inning. Here's Grimm in his 2nd inning of work for the Pirates. Ball outside. Jaden Guess. Braden Grimm on deck. The Indians 2 runs on 3 hits. There's a shot to Filchek. Filchek makes his 3rd assist of the game. Another nice play by that shortstop. 6-3 over to Hayden Metz. Filchek, pretty nice looking shortstop there for the Pirates. Made 3 nice plays so far here in this game. And that's going to bring up Braden Grimm with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Indians. Pitch just a little inside. Alex Guest behind the plate. Umpiring in the field is Ian Edenfield. Van Metter still behind the dish for the Pirates. Tried to frame that pitch, but the ball was just outside, just by a hair. So Luke Grimm falls behind 2-0 to Braden Grimm. Gage Klingon on deck. Here's the pitch, Grimm to Grimm. Nice cut there by Braden. Swing and a miss. Count now. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Indians 2 and the Pirates 1. Here's Grimm with the pitch, just a bit inside. So with 2 outs, Braden Grimm looking to get on base here for the Indians and extend the inning. And that's going to be a walk. So Braden Grimm with a walk. That's the first walk of the game for Luke Grimm. And extends the inning and brings up Gage Klingon. Braden Grimm at first. 2 outs. And the Indians looking to pad their lead. They're up 2-1. Bottom of the 2nd inning. We're going 6. There's a pitch from Grimm to Klingon. Nice cut there by Gage. Grimm leading off a little bit after the pitch, but nowhere to go. Cameron Van Metter doing a nice job behind the plate for the Pirates. Here's the pitch from Grimm. Strike 2 to Gage Klingon. Klingon looked like he wanted to put that ball in Leikachi on that swing. Just missed. So now 0-2. 2 outs. There's the pitch from Luke Grimm. There's a shot back to the shortstop, and Filchek, automatic. What a beautiful play. So that ends the inning. Filchek flips it over to second baseman Caden Williams for the out, for the final out. So after 2 innings of play, it's the Indians 2 and the Pirates 1. We'll be back for 3rd inning action right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Indians with a new pitcher here in this top of the third inning. It's going to be Barrett Schuba. He'll face Tyrone Burton, Caden Williams, and Nathaniel Shriver. Nice pitch there by Schuba. Schuba moves from short to pitch. Playing shortstop now for the Indians is going to be Zane Klingon. Pitch by Schuba high. So we're trying to get all the changes here for the Indians. They change players pretty much every 2 innings. There's a nice pitch by Schuba, gets Burton to chase. Braden Myers now behind the plate for the Indians. Here's a pitch from Schuba, right down the heart of the plate. So Schuba comes in, records his first strikeout. That's going to bring up Caden Williams to be followed by Nathan Shriver. There's the pitch from Schuba. Fouled off by Caden Williams, but nice catch there by Myers behind the plate. Here's Schuba. Rocks and deals. Pitch down and away. So 1 down. Strike 2. Nice cut. Schuba coming in, throwing BBs right now. Nope. Perfect pitch. Hit the target perfectly. There's a pitch from Schuba. Just a bit inside. Just missed that inside corner. One down. The Indians with a 2-1 lead. We're in the top of the third inning. Pitch just a little high. So here's a pitch from Schuba. Strike 3. Knee-high fastball retires Caden Williams. So now that'll bring up Nathaniel Shriver. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Hayden Metz. There's Schuba with the pitch. Strike 1. Good pitch there by Barrett. Gets the sign. Deals. Strike 2, perfect pitch. Catcher Myers doesn't have to work too hard back there with Barrett Schuba pitching. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and in. Knocks Shriver down. He had to get out of the way, bail out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Schuba. Strike 3 right down the heart of the plate. So a 1-2-3 inning, all via the strikeout route. The Indians go down in the top of the third. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. So after 2.5 innings of play, it's the Indians 2 and the Pirates 1. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
How about fired up? How about
Personal injury can come in many forms. No matter what your injury, the attorneys at Davis & Davis will personally meet with you to discuss your case, just like we have over the last 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the third inning. The Indians hold a 1-run lead, 2-1 over the Pirates. Leading off this inning for the Indians is going to be leadoff hitter Jack Johns. He'll be followed by Barrett Shuba and Grant Brambley. Jack Johns 1 for 1 here today, singled to lead off the game for the Indians. And he was able to score a run on the 2 RBI triple by Aiden Ewing. All the scoring by both teams in this first inning. The Indians today 2 runs on 3 hits. The Pirates 1 run on 2 hits. And change of pitcher here for the Pirates here in this bottom of the third inning. It's going to be first baseman Hayden Metz coming in. And we'll set the infield here for you in a minute, right after this pitch. There's a pitch from Metz. Fouled away by Jack Johns. So your infield for the Pirates in this third inning is starting pitcher Luke Grimm moved to third base. Ryan Filchek remains at short. Evan Strommel at second now, and Tyrone Burton at first base. As we mentioned, behind the plate, Roman Haskins. Outfield left to right is going to be Nathaniel Shriver. In center field is Daniel O'Neill, and in right field is going to be Joe Hertland. So here's Jack Johns taking the pitch from Metz. Fouls another one back. Jack Johns, the lefty. Got some speed. The Pirates trying to keep him off the base pass. As we said, he scored the first run. Brambley scored the other run for the Indians. Here's a pitch from Metz. Again fouled off. Jack Johns, a nice at bat. Nobody down. Johns leading off the inning for the Indians. We said the Indians looking for their second win. Strike 3, Johns chases a high one. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Barrett Shuba. Shuba came in the pitch in the top of the third and struck out the side. In his first at bat today, he was retired by the shortstop, Ryan Filchek, on a nice play. And there's a shot. It's going to stay fair. It's going to get down in the left field corner. Shuba going to go for 2. Now he's going to go for 3. Is there going to be a play? No, he's going to stop at second base. Ball got past the cutoff man, but Shuba probably would have been able to make it, but probably thought better of it. Smart play. So Shuba now with the 4th hit of the game now for the Indians and puts him in scoring position for Grant Brambley. 1 out, Brambley at the plate. Hayden Metz on the mound for the Pirates. There's the pitch. Fouled off. Actually thought it might have been catcher's interference. The ball was fouled off by Brambley. Aiden Ewing on deck. Ewing with the 2 RBIs so far here today for the Indians. There's Brambley. He was hit by a pitch his first at bat and scored. Shuba going to get to third base easily. So now with 1 out, Shuba 60 feet away from the third run for the Indians. Hayden Metz, the lefty, in his first inning of work. Metz gets a sign. Here's the pitch to Brambley. Fouled off. Brambley able to get a piece of that one. 1 down. Indians looking to tack on to their lead. They're up 1, 2-1. Bottom 3. Here's Brambley. Getting set for the pitch from Metz. A little bit high. Shuba halfway down the line. Looking to tease the pitcher and catcher to make him throw. Hayden Metz checks the runner. Sets and deals. There's a shot by Brambley right over the first baseman's head. So Grant Brambley with another hit for the Indians. And he's going to have an RBI single. Barrett Shuba scoring easily on the play. And the Indians do extend their lead. It's now 3-1. And that's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. Brambley, RBI single, so he's 1 for 1 today. Aiden Ewing, he'll be followed by Braden Myers. As we said, Ewing with a triple that drove in 2 runs in the first inning for the Indians. He was also the starting pitcher. Actually, the score could have been 3-1 prior to this inning, but Ewing got tagged out on a beautiful play by Cameron Van Meter at home as Ewing tried to score, and there's a shot to right field. That's deep. It's going to get over the right fielder's head. Brambley's rounding third. Ewing's might even catch him here. And we're going to have a play at the plate. No, we're not. So Aiden Ewing follows up his 2 RBI triple with an inside the park home run. Brings in 2 more runs. So he's got 4 RBIs on the day as Brambley and Ewing score easily. Now the lead extended now to 4-1. I'm sorry, 5-1. There's Braden Myers coming up. Myers, 1 for 1. He singled in his first at bat. So the Indians, another hit parade here again tonight. They've got some hitters on this team. As we said, they scored 15 runs in their first game. Already scored 5 here in 3 innings of work. Still only 1 out. Zane Klingon to follow. Here's the pitch from Metz. There's a shot in right past the second baseman. It's going to get past the right fielder into the gap. Myers going for 3. They're going to send him home. Is there going to be a play at the plate? No. And again, back-to-back inside the park home runs. So Braden Myers follows up Aiden Ewing with an inside the park home run. He's got 2 hits on the day and now 2 RBIs. And 4 big runs so far here in this 3rd inning for the Indians. That's going to bring up Zane Klingon. Klingon was retired in the first inning in his first at bat on a ground out to Filchek at short. So Zane Klingon, he'll be followed by Cole Radcliffe. So here's the pitch from Metz. Just a little bit ahead of that. Zane Klingon down 0-1. Hayden Metz set and deals. There's a ball fouled down the third baseline. Nice scoop there by Coach Johns. Did a nice job on that one. Showed his players how to make the play. So 2 back-to-back inside the park home runs. And the Indians now with a 6-1 lead.
Sit back and drive your pitch now, man. Let's go.
Aiden Ewing, as we said, 2 hits today, a triple and a home run. He's got 4 of the 6 RBIs for the Indians. There's the pitch from Metz. Nice shot down to Filchek. And again, scoops it up easily, throws over to Burton for the out. Beautiful play there.
Hey, that's the way you hustle down the line.
Filchek records the 2nd out. Nice job. He's a good-looking shortstop out there. Nothing gets past him. That's going to bring up Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe 0 for 1 today. So with 2 outs, 6-1. The Indians have extended their lead. 4 big runs in this bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a pitch to Cole Radcliffe. Just a little bit high. Hayden Myers, as we said, in relief of starting pitcher Luke Grimm. There's the pitch. Haskins tried to frame it back there, but couldn't get away with that one. Just a little bit outside. So 2 balls, no strikes to Cole Radcliffe. Here's a Metz. A lefty, just a little bit outside. 3-0. Got to imagine Radcliffe taking all the way, waiting for a good pitch. Pitch from Metz. Ball up and in. So Cole Radcliffe with a walk to extend this inning. So there's 2 outs, and Jaden Guess coming up. He grounded out to Filchek as well in his first at bat. Filchek's made 5 beautiful plays out in the field already for the Pirates. There's a shot back to second base, and it's going to get through. So Radcliffe going to be sent home. Going to be a play at the plate, and this ball's going to get away. So Radcliffe scores, and on the throw, Jaden Guess going to get to second base. So Radcliffe with good hustle scoring on that play from first base. So Guess now at second. That's going to bring up Braden Grimm. Grimm 0 for 1. He was retired in a force play. He's actually 0 for 0. He walked his first time up. He was retired on a force play to end the second inning. So now here's Mets trailing 6-1. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Strike there to Braden Grimm. Jaden Guess in scoring position. Indians looking to attack another run on. Hayden Metz. Braden Grimm just a bit behind.
Hit that ball before it gets to you, right in front of the plate, Braden. You got it.
So 0-2, 2 outs. And Hayden Metz trying to get out of this inning. There's a shot back to him, but Metz fields his position well. Flips it over to Burton for the out, but not before the Indians score 5 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. So after 3 innings of play, it's the Indians 7 and the Pirates 1. And we'll be right back to the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The Pirates trailing the Indians 7-1. Barrett Schuba on the mound for the Indians. Leadoff hitter for the Pirates here in the top of the 4th is Hayden Metz, followed by Evan Strommel and shortstop Ryan Filchek in the 3rd spot. Schuba able to strike out the side in his first inning of work. And here's a shot down to 3rd. Jaden Guess with the throw to Johns. Beautiful play. Jaden Guess, beautiful play there at 3rd base. Made the strong throw across the diamond to Jack Johns. Able to retire Metz 5-3. So 1 quick out. Beautiful play there by Guess, who just went to 3rd base, took over for Luke Grimm over there. Got welcomed to the game quickly. Made a nice play. There's a shot out to right field. Right fielder, who was that out there? That looked like Braden Grimm, I'm sorry. Beautiful catch. He was playing shallow, and he made a beautiful catch on the line drive to rob Strommel of extra bases. Beautiful catch out there by Grimm. So now 4-pitch inning so far, and that's going to bring up Ryan Filchek. And Filchek swinging at the first pitch. Going to Shuba, it's going to be an infield single. Nice play by Shuba. Actually, probably should have let it go foul with that top spin, but Ryan Filchek with his second hit of the game. That's going to extend the inning. So 2 outs. Filchek on first, and that's going to bring up Luke Grimm. Grimm takes the first pitch. So 2 nice defensive plays by the Indians. And another near nice play from Shuba, but just didn't have time to throw out the speedy Filchek. So there's a foul back by Luke Grimm. Grimm to be followed by Roman Haskins. There's the pitch from Shuba. There's another shot to right, and that's going to get past the right fielder. Filchek running hard. He's going to score. And Luke Grimm's going to get to third base easily. Ball thrown away. And he's going to score. Without a play at the plate? No. Beautiful play by Grimm. Able to hustle all the way around. So Grimm with the single. Able to get to third on the bounce away from the right fielder. And Grimm able to score. So 2 quick runs for the Pirates here in this top of the 4th inning. Cuts the lead down to 4, 7-3. The Indians lead the Pirates. That's going to bring up Roman Haskins. Haskins 0 for 1 here today so far. There's Shuba. In his second inning of work, he's trying to get out of this one. Shuba, 3 strikeouts in the first inning he pitched. Looks like this is going to be his last inning of work. I think we're going to see Zane Klingon in for the Indians in the 5th and 6th inning. There's a strike by Shuba. Haskins to be followed by Cameron Van Meter. 7-3, 2 down. Haskins at the plate. Strike, perfect pitch by Shuba. Shuba looking to retire the side. There's a pitch, and there's a strike. Yeah, you can't run on a missed third strike here in the HARC League. So the Pirates strike back. They score 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, and nobody left on base. So after 3.5 innings of play, it's the Indians 7 and the Pirates 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's the Indians 7, the Pirates 3. On the mound this inning for the Pirates is going to be Roman Haskins. Defensive changes for the Pirates. Van Meter back behind the plate. Luke Grimm at third. Filchek remains at short. Strommel's at second. First baseman now is Lovis. Outfield left to right, Hertland, Burton, and Shriver. And leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Indians is Gage Klingon. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Jack Johns and Barrett Schuba. Here's Roman Haskins. Haskins in relief of Hayden Metz, who pitched the third inning. Luke Grimm pitched the first 2 innings for the Pirates. Here's Haskins in his first inning of work. Klingon 0 for 1 today. He hit into a fielder's choice where Braden Grimm was retired on a nice play by Filchek, flipping the ball to the second baseman for the third out of the inning in the second inning. So here's Klingon looking to put the ball back in play against Haskins. And there's a pitch in the cut. Klingon to be followed by Jack Johns. So here's Haskins with a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball forward just outside. So Klingon leads off the inning with a walk. Here's Jack Johns. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in his first at bat. Scored a run in the first inning for the Indians. There's a pitch from Haskins. Just the ball a little bit outside. So, Klingon at first. On deck, Barrett Schuba. There's the pitch to Jack Johns. Ball and away. He offered. I think they're going to say check. Is there a play at second? No. Nice throw there by Van Meter, but Klingon able to beat it. So Klingon now in scoring position with nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes. John's able to check that swing. John's looking for an RBI, looking for his second hit. There's the pitch from Haskins, gets away. Klingon's going to make it to third without a play. So now 60 feet away from their 8th run. 7-3. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Indians over the Pirates. Here's Haskins. There's a pitch. Jack Johns hits it down to second. Nice play there by Strommel. Gets the throw over and beats the speedy Jack Johns for the out, but not before Johns drives in the 8th run for the Indians. So now 8-3. Nice hustle there by Johns. Almost beat it, but Strommel able to make the strong throw to Lovis to retire Johns 4-3, and that brings up Barrett Schuba. Schuba 1 for 2 here tonight. He doubled in his second at bat. Grounded out to short his first. So here's the pitch from Haskins to Shuba. Roman rocks and deals. Shuba going to flare it into center field. It's going to fall in. Shuba going to try for second. We might have a play, but no. Shuba with his speed able to beat that easily. So Shuba with his second hit of the game. And he's in scoring position. So Shuba now 2 for 3. It's going to bring up Grant Brambley. Brambley, 1 for 1, hit by a pitch his first time up and had a single and an RBI. Second plate appearance. There's a pitch just outside by Haskins. So 1 down. We're in the bottom of 4. 8-3, the Pirates trailing the Indians. Grant Brambley now. He'll be followed by Aiden Ewing. Shuba going to get to third easily. A lot of speed at the top of this order with the Indians, with Jack Johns and Barrett Shuba. These two kids can fly. Fun watching them on the base paths. So Brambley, with only 1 out, trying to get another run home. Here's a pitch from Haskins. Brambley shot again to Strommel. He's going to make another great play, but not before Shuba able to score. So another RBI by Grant Brambley. And Barrett Shuba scores the 9th run for the Indians. And that's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. Ewing, a triple his first at bat and an inside the park home run. He's got 4 RBIs on the day for the Indians. Here's the pitch from Haskins, up and away. Yes, 2 RBIs on the triple in the first inning. And 2 RBIs on the inside the park home run. And Ewing showed a lot of speed as well on both plate appearances. Here's the pitch from Haskins. Fouled back by Ewing. Ewing to be followed by Braden Myers. Myers also has an inside the park home run to his credit. So Haskins looking to get out of this inning. 2 down. Both outs recorded by Strommel at second on throws over to Lovis at first. Here's Ewing. Swings and misses. He was going for the downs on that one. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 9-3. Indians over the Pirates. Here's Ewing. Ready for the pitch from Haskins. Ball down and away. Ewing, as we said, hot night. Did a nice job on the mound as well. He was a starting pitcher. Went 2 innings, gave up 1 run on 2 hits. As we said at the plate, 2 for 2, 4 RBIs. Can he make it 3 for 3? No, he goes down swinging. So Haskins able to retire the red-hot Aiden Ewing, but not before the Indians score 2 more runs on 1 hit. There was no errors and nobody left on base. So after 4 complete, it's the Indians 9 and the Pirates 3. We'll be back for the top of the 5th right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're headed to the top of the fifth inning. The Indians 9, the Pirates 3. Leading off the top of the fifth for the Pirates will be Cameron Van Meter. He'll be followed by Joel Hertland and Jacob Lovis. The Pirates 3 runs on 4 hits. The Indians 9 runs on 8 hits. 2 of those being the inside the park home runs, one by Ewing and one by Braden Myers. Here's a pitching change for the Indians. It's going to be Zane Klingon on the mound for the Indians. He comes in relief of Barrett Schuba, who actually goes behind the plate to catch these last 2 innings. Set the infield, Brambley at third, Ewing at short, Grimm at second, Johns at first. Behind the plate, Schuba, Klingon on the mound. Jaden Guess in left. Center field is going to be Klingon. And Van Metter's retired on the strikeout by Zane Klingon. So there's the first out of the 5th inning. Brings up Joel Hertland. Hertland today 0 for 1. Hits it down to second base. Play kept in front of him. Nice play, and John's able to hold the bag. Beautiful play there by Braden Grimm. Grimm able to retire Joel Hertland. They're checking to see if Grimm's okay, but stuck his hand out, made a beautiful play, and able to get it over to first baseman Jack Johns, who stretched and held the bag for the second out of the inning. Hertland retired on a nice play. There's the pitch from Klingon. Grounded down to third. It's going to be a fair ball. Brambley tries to make the play, but nice infield speed there. It's going to be Jacob Lovis. He's going to have an infield hit. Lovis, nice job of hustle. Brambley made a beautiful play down there at third base, but the long throw, and Lovis just able to beat it out. So 2 outs and Lovis on first. It's going to be the 5th hit of the day for the Pirates. Filchek with 2, Luke Grimm with 1, Evan Strommel with 1, and now Jacob Lovis with an infield single. So 2 outs. Zane Klingon looking to retire the 3rd out of the inning. We're in the top of the 5th. Pirates trail 9-3. Zane Klingon just a bit high. So 2 down. Pirates looking to get back in. They're down 6. Daniel O'Neill. He'll be followed by Tyrone Burton. O'Neill 0 for 1 at the plate today. Here's the pitch from Zane Klingon. Inside. Klingon looked like he tried to throw a little off-speed pitch. Full count. Daniel O'Neill thought it was ball 4, so he's got to go back. Full count now. 2 down. Jacob Lovis at first for the Pirates. Here's the pitch from Zane Klingon. Strike 3. So O'Neill goes down swinging. So the Pirates, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. So after 4.5, it's the Indians 9 and the Pirates 3. And we'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruth Hart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Indians leading the Pirates 9-3, leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Indians. It's going to be Braden Myers. He'll be followed by Zane Klingon and then Cole Radcliffe. Pitching change for the Pirates this inning. Cameron Van Meter on the mound. Starting catcher comes in to pitch. Bottom of the fifth inning for the Pirates. Here's the pitch from Van Meter to Myers. Just inside. 9-3. Indians. 2 runs in the first, none in the second, 5 in the third, and 2 in the fourth. Here's Myers. Myers 2 for 2 here today. Had a single his first at bat and an inside the park home run. In the third inning, followed up Aiden Ewing with an inside the park home run. And there's Myers. Good hack, fouling that one back off Van Meter. Try to set the infield and outfield here for you. Made a couple changes, just trying to catch a couple numbers. There's a pitch from Van Meter to Myers. Strike 3, so Myers goes down for the first time today. Van Meter comes in and records his first out via the strikeout. That's going to bring up Zane Klingon. Klingon retired both times at bat by shortstop Ryan Filchek. 6-3. So Klingon 0 for 2. He'll be followed by Cole Radcliffe. So 1 down. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. 9-3 Indians. There's the pitch to Klingon. Good hack. Zane came on to pitch the top of the fifth inning for the Indians. He's scheduled to pitch the sixth as well. Here's Van Meter. Just a little bit high. Cameron, we said, had a busy day starting catcher in this game. Now coming on to pitch the fifth inning. Wind up in the pitch. Perfect pitch. Nice pitch there by Cameron. So now all of a sudden, Klingon. Count even at 2. 2-2, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch from Van Meter. Just a bit inside. So now he goes full. Full count to Zane Klingon. Here's the payoff pitch. Right down the heart. Strike 3. So Cam Van Meter comes in. Strikes out the first 2 batter he faces in this fifth inning. Now he's going to get a chance at Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe 0 for 1 on the day. He walked his last time up and scored in that third inning when the Indians tacked on 5 runs. So 2 down. Here's Van Meter's pitch straight down the heart. Cam Van Meter coming on, throwing bullets. Throwing strikes, more importantly, for the Pirates right now. Their last chance will be Tyrone Burton, Caden Williams, and Nathaniel Shriver at bat in the top of the sixth inning for the Pirates. Van Meter, 2 quick strikeouts. There's the pitch to Radcliffe. Down and away. Ball gets away from, looks like catcher Ryan Filchek in the back. Can't really catch a number. I know we made some changes, but we weren't informed of them. But it looks like Filchek catching now. There's a strike. Radcliffe. Filchek, as we said, had a great day at short. Made 5 beautiful defensive plays. There's a ball just a bit outside. So Radcliffe, as we said, walked the last time up. He's worked the count full. Van Meter looking to get out of the inning. Cole Radcliffe looking to extend it. There's the pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. So Cam Van Meter comes in and retires the Indians 1-2-3, all via the strikeout route. So we're going to the top of the sixth inning, the final chance for the Pirates. The Indians beating the Pirates 9-3, and we'll be back for the top of the 6th right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 6th inning. The Indians with a 9-3 lead over the Pirates. Coming up to bat this inning for the Pirates in their last chance will be Tyrone Burton, Caden Williams, and Nathaniel Shriver. They're going to be facing Zane Klingon, who's in for his 2nd inning of work. Klingon following up. Aiden Ewing was the starter. He went 2. Barrett Shuba went 2 for the Indians. Now Klingon in for his 2 innings of work. Here's Burton. Burton 0 for 1, his first time up. Klingon bringing some heat. Here's Zane's pitch. Strike 3. Burton thought that pitch was a little bit outside, but he's going to get called out on strikes. So now 1 out. It's going to bring up Caden Williams. Nice job of framing there by Barrett Shuba. Just a bit high. Klingon trying to retire the side and to get the Indians to pick up their 2nd win. Strike Caden Williams. Williams to be followed by Nathaniel Shriver. There's the pitch. Down and away. Nice scoop there by catcher Barrett Shuba. Shuba doing a nice job behind the plate for the Indians. Here's the pitch from Klingon. Just a little bit high to Williams. 1 down, the Pirates trying to make something happen. They trail by 6, 9-3 in the top of the 6th. There's a strike, a letter-high fastball. And a full count now to Caden Williams. Here's the payoff pitch from Klingon. Just a bit outside, so Williams able to walk. And that's going to bring up Nathaniel Shriver. Shriver 0 for 1 on the day. Top of the order on deck with Hayden Metz. So here's Klingon with 1 out. Nice looking change up or off speed pitch of some type. Klingon got Shriver to swing at that one. Here's Zane Klingon. The fastball coming right back. So quick 0-2 count on Nathaniel Shriver. Klingon gets the sign and deals. Another off-speed pitch, and he gets it right down the middle of the plate. So the 2nd strikeout of the inning for Klingon. He's got 4 in his 2 innings of work, and now that's going to bring up top of the order Hayden Metz. Metz 0 for 2 today. He grounded out to Grant Brambley at 3rd last time up. So 2 down. Metz with the swing. Ball in front of Shuba. It's going to get Caden Williams to 2nd base easily on the wild pitch. So runner in scoring position, but 2 outs for the Pirates. They're down to their last hope. Hayden Metz on deck will be Evan Strommel. Here's the pitch from Klingon. Down and away, past Shuba. Williams again going to be able to get to 3rd. On the pass ball. So here's Klingon with 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Hayden Metz trying to keep things going for the Pirates. Ball just a bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Klingon gets a sign. There's a pitch just a bit high. So we've got 3 balls and 1 strike. Evan Strommel on deck. Ryan Filchek to follow him. There's a pitch by Klingon. Little off-speed pitch. I'm sorry. It looks like it caught the outside corner. There's the pitch from Klingon. Off speed and gets him. So that's the ball game. So the Indians pick up the win. So final score, Indians 9, the Pirates 3. The Indians score 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors for the Pirates. 3 runs on 5 hits. And tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and their staff. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.